Alright, it's time once again, as it often is, to be crushed under the relentless wheels of capitalism. We're back with Recettear, Survival Hell, and the next debt is on the table. It's 1,000,000 pix. This is double what you'd ever have to pay in the normal story, and whilst it might look we're healthily on our way towards it, with 381,000 under our belt right now, as ever, I gotta emphasize, you can't just pay off the debt, you gotta prepare yourself for the even larger debt that follows, and I think it'll be 2,000,000 after this. So what's the story? We've got quite a lot of goods out. In fact, I know who gives me the best summaries. It's Tier. Talk to me. The store is looking way too plain, and I'm getting tired of a plain store, so we're going to switch it out. How? I don't exactly know, but we'll figure it out. I think I'll go to the market and buy myself some nice new counters and wallpaper and such. Level 23 is a huge one. We'll be able to have access to all of the items from the stockists at the Merchant Guild and the market. That'll help us vend a lot more expensive stuff to our clientele. Weapons are up, long swords are up. Both of that's great news for me. Precious metal being down, I shouldn't worry too much about that. In fact, I can take advantage of that. First things first, let's get rid of anything on the shelves that's affected by the price down. Platinum halberd's fine, it's balanced out by the price being up on... it's obviously made of a precious metal, platinum, but since it's a weapon, price is up, so it normalizes overall. Same goes to the silver gauntlet, everything else looks a-okay. The super vend. What do I put in the super vend? Probably both of the shell charms, since at least we can sell them for 100% this way, but I would really like to fill it up with more golden scales. Those are just free money for me. So with that in mind, let's head out. Itikimas indeed. Hit up the Merchant Guild first. Oh man, I gotta check something here. You can talk to this guy about various things. I avoid it because I like to think I know everything about the game. But he can give you a bit of information about the town, surrounding countryside, stream adventure types, they're all here, blah 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 blah. Business has never been better, so talking about a few places. Rest in the plaza, there's a big old pub, he likes to go in there himself. There's the chapel. Praise be to seekers, because of course the church is evil, it's a JRPG. Check out the Adventurers Guild. Some places are only open at certain times. The pub only opens in the evening, but we're pretty much open all the time. And then Tyr chimes in. Wait, if you're always open, how do you find time to visit the pub? For that matter, when do you go home? Little Missy, if you had the kind of wife I do, you'd be at work or in the sauce at all hours too. What a tragic tale of domestic abuse, played for laughs. But that's alright, we only care about his well-being insofar as he gives us money. Right, money exchanges, what's going on here? Even though the price is up on it, I think I want to have one of those giant fists. In fact, pretty much everything that's of limited quantity I kind of want for myself. He says pretty much everything, but he doesn't mean everything. Ooh, silver armor going cheap's actually quite nice. Get myself a couple of those. And I never have enough hats. I'll even buy a few scaly hats and a silver helm and the shell charm because it's going cheap. Excellent. SWAT4 says, Jake, this is why I'm a YouTube scrub. I have to finish reading 3 chapters of my textbook for class in 2 hours. Then you have to stream. Well, multitask. Jesus, students these days. They've lost any kind of entrepreneurialism within them. As ever, I don't even want to look at the... I need to stop opening up the fusion menu. Just live without it. I'll be a lot happier without it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 days to pay off this debt. That's kind of good news for me, so we should do all we can to make money. And to make money, one must obviously spend money. I'll buy both these gracious rings. And I have plenty of other backup rings. In fact, I should probably just buy up the healing rings, since not only are those good for selling, I want as many of them as possible. Books as well. I'm always happy to have some nice expensive books to hand. But golden scales, I want loads of them. They're going pretty cheap, and the more I buy on them, the more I save. The more you buy, the more you save. What a tale. Okay, oh geez, I almost forgot about flooring and stuff. What do we get then? I want something with a bit more pizzazz, because I want gaudy customers. I don't get any... Well, I don't get enough Alouette in my store these days. And that's because everything is super plain. So how about we get ourselves a fancy carpet? I also want some cheaper stuff. I already have a green carpet, so forget that. Draped counter gives out purity, helps products stand out. Fancy counter's probably better for gaudy, but we got a bit of a problem on that front. I'll try the draped counter for a bit. How about the walls? Lacquer, plank, starry, resort. Resort, eh? That sounds like it might be kind of gaudy a bit. Stone, heretical, ruins. Getting a bit expensive here. Brick and mortar sounds really plain. Stone walls also sounds kind of plain. Plank must almost certainly be plain. I'm going to pick it up because it's so cheap. How about the floor? I'll pick up the cheap ones just so I have one on hand. Brick, ruins, bamboo, red, leaf, earthen. Quality planks, checkered. So many options. What's a man to do? Deep wood sounds like it would add dark. Oh, high class feeling. We'll try out red floor then. Otherwise, I pick up brick floor, and there we go. I'm almost broke, so let's get back to the Recettear and make that money back. So about that atmosphere, yeah, this is way too plain. We gotta change that. So walls, the walls, we'll try out the resort. A clever person would check the store atmosphere between each of these, but let's not do such a thing. Whoa, that's vibrant. Let's go for it. Go full on fancy, and these tables, I mean, I love the legendary counter, but let's move on to something a bit fancier. Wow. This should get some real nice clientele in. Right tier. Oh my days. We're probably going to scare off half of our regulars this way. But whatever, let's try it out. Let's also get ourselves connected to chat, apparently, because my stream chat is dying here. Let me refresh that and see what's happening. Yell if you're there. Otherwise, I mean, I can talk to myself. That's what these streams used to all be about. I'll still stick the shell charms in here, but otherwise it's being shoved in with golden scales because we make decent money. I mean, what do we pay? 14,000 for them, and we make 25,400 on each sale for them. So that's not bad. Otherwise, let's make sure we have enough of everything out there. Now we can open up shop. I'm so hesitant to sell this stuff that I have a limited amount of and no real way to make for myself, so let's get that curry on sale. Otherwise, I should focus on having my weapons out because there's good money to be had there. Pretty great money to be had there. Especially since I had to pay extra to get them. A little hesitant to not have treasures out, but I'm sure we'll be okay like this. Shoes, yeah, I get the shoes out, but I want to shift these weapons. Let's see if we actually get anybody in this time, though. It doesn't look like we've got a wealth of people in, and Elan managed to come in as well anyway. In any case, with Alouette in, the time has come to punch her for all she has, so show me the dosh. And she does. Alright, I think the chat is just dying there. So I'll have Discord on the other screen anyway, just in case we get something in there. Or just no one's around, that's another possibility. So he wants to buy our stuff. How's man looking level-wise? He's at level 5. It's still worth trying to level him up a bit, is what you could say, but maybe he's leveled up enough. Maybe we should just look towards extorting him for all he's worth. Because money is pretty good. Ooh. Show me the money, Prime. She was willing to spend quite a bit of money for some... Oh, I've leveled Prime up twice. That's probably a bit of a hint. I don't remember Elan asking for foodstuffs, but I also didn't check. However, I do know that his budget is quite good. We've leveled him up a fair few times, so a couple of Mont Blancs would go a fair bit here. And I still like him, so let's try and level him up a bit more. with those near pin bonuses, and they'll also bring our merchant level up that bit faster. I do not like having you around though. Ocean wallpaper does not seem like a good way to spend all of my money, so let's just chase her off. Okay, the chat is working again now. Was it my end? Was it yours? I don't know, but I see Aristocrat saying, your shop looks fancier compared to last time I saw it. Yeah, we've tarted it up a bit, because I want some more expensive clientele. Charm still comes in, which is nice. It was at your end, Jake. But how would that make sense? How could I have kept streaming? Well, it matters not. Charm, here's a graceful ring. It is nice, and yes, you're right, I do want a mint for it. And that's just perfect. I gave her the perfect price for it. That got me a lot of experience and a level up with her. Nice. There was quite a bit of chatting going on. Well, I missed it all until True Leveler said, shop looks fancier now. Keep the Mont Blancs out, but I do still want to be selling my weapons. But how can I resist making people go on a crusade? The Breaker Sword I kind of want to keep a hold of, for better or for worse. Alright, keep the money flowing in, please. Alright, Woman is buying Fist, and what we do these days is we just take Woman for all the money that she has. 116 I think is the limit for her. That's what I'll believe at least. Turning off the chat as a Euro reduction strat would probably be very successful, but not what I want to do. Now, Teal's asking for something kind of expensive. According to my notes, she's level 3. But she doesn't have the best of budgets, so I want to level her up a bit more. Plus, getting experience for myself. The sooner I get level 23, the sooner I unlock unlimited money. My family suddenly needs a treasure? Your family? Well, I'd love to sell you golden scales, but not when the price is down. Ooh, I could get rid of the messy scroll. And we have leveled you up massively. So this could be good bucks for the Recettear. Nice, messy scroll saved the day there. Have you played Shopkeep? I have not. I think I looked at it, but I heard some scathing things about it. That's what I remember at least. 2 bracelets, 2 days, too easy. Alright, you better ask for something expensive. I guess that's kind of expensive. Just let me take all your money away from you. Oh, nice. Very nice. Not so nice. You need to get out of my store. Okay, I will buy that actually. That I think will be kind of easy for me to buy. What was something that worked? Like the low 200s? Yeah, get out of my store. I need my combo for merchant leveling. Shopkeep 2 is bad, but 1 is amusing. If you already have it, it's worth an afternoon or 2 of enjoyable playtime. Thanks for the recommendation. We shall endeavour to check it out. I bought some expensive books, so I should probably have them on offer. There's no point in me having cheap tat out for sale, though. If anything is on sale for less than 10,000, it is a waste of a perfectly good space. That should do us nicely. Someone needs to buy my my sandwich plates, though. Nobody seems to have been buying anything from the old vendor, though. Not at all. That's disappointing. I probably need more vending machines. Frozen Kaiser says, first time seeing the game. How could you miss this game? This game was making all the headlines back in the day. And that was perfect for charm at 108%. Keep that one in mind. Ah, great, that book is getting sold to Guildmaster as well, who we have leveled up to level 4, but I kinda want to make a fair bit of money off of this book. I mean, it cost a lot, so show me the dollary dues. How can you stand the looping music? Because it's all very bright and charming. Well, now it knows that I bought something. Alright, news, what do you got for me? Lots of sunshine in the forecast. Beware of sunstroke. The price of weapons is normalized, that's fine. Will the legendary ban on walnut bread fishing? What a loaded tat. Okay, the problem is it's a bit too gaudy. I think it's actually limiting the clientele I get, so maybe we should change the carpet to match the... well, red on red doesn't look so good, but it brings down the gaudy a bit. How about green instead then? Quite a lot. Too much in fact. We'll keep red on red. Doesn't look the best, but that'll do for now. Do I want to go out and buy some more stuff or sell what I currently have? The answer is I will sell what I currently have because we still have loads of it. Not enough food though. How am I meant to attract people in here if I don't have food to tantalize the taste buds? Trouble is I'm pretty low on good food to be selling. I'll sell this cutlet bowl. It's just taking up too much space at this rate. And that Mont Blanc. Otherwise we should be alright. I want to make sure I don't have... yeah, this is a problem. Can't have my platinum halberd out there. Not making me enough money. Long swords are still up, so that's okay. Right then. Fill up that last space with something else, like another sandwich plate, perhaps? Everyone likes hats these days, so let's have the pirate hat out there. And the order that we have for today is... oh, that's no good. 2 treasures to the Guildmaster. I don't have particularly good stuff. 2 cold weather clothes. What are cold weather clothes? And 3 foodstuffs. That's a lot of orders. Can I fulfill them all to my best? Well, I can give it a go. Cold weather clothes, though. I feel inclined to check. Cold weather clothes. Okay, so it's not clothes to keep you cold, it's clothes to keep you warm. So, clothes, robe, shield, da-da-da. Okay. I understand. Mommy told you to buy that. I will sell. Ah, the Eskimo shoes I think are cold weather clothes, so I should be able to sell those, right? I don't know what old man wants with the sandwich plates, but he shall be sufficiently gouged for them. And the money we spent on golden scales is flooding back to us. I want a bracelet. Alright, well, we got bracelets. And according to my notes, you have not much budget, so I'm not going to drown you in the most expensive one. It's not that much money. There we go! Good move. We managed to level her up with that. Girl is at level 3. If I manage to get the book event, I should be able to take her up to 5 or 6. Guildmaster wants the treasures, and I do not want a loss, so what'll I sell him? I guess goodbye pot stand and hand lantern. They're just taking up space right now. I'm going to keep that cat statue, because it might be good for fusing. I do not know. But I do want to make at least a little bit of money off of this. Since it's not a huge sale, I'll just give him a near pin rate, and yes, I know, that leveled him up. His 5th level up, he's now level 5. Combo's going well, can't wait for level 23. Teal, it's all good. The foodstuffs for the woman. I mean, I always have foodstuffs, and you have massive amounts of dosh for me. So have a shrimp dorilla, a Mont Blanc, and a curry? I don't know, I have my curries out in display, but money now is better than money later. Words to live by that. And there's no point not taking her for all the money she has. Getting those combos up, this is good. Cold weather clothes for you, so I'm fairly certain the best thing I can give you are 2 Eskimo shoes. Hell, I've had them for quite some time. I glance over to make sure that they are cold weather clothes. There we go. And of course, gouge and gouge some more. And that is woman at maximum level, level 10. She has unlocked her full budget, which admittedly isn't one of the biggest budgets in the games, but I'll take it. And the transaction through the... Oh, no. I want to buy this so I keep my combo going, but what is good for, God, I'm the one getting gouged here. Still, that was worth it for the experience alone. 128 XP cost me 5 grand. If I could do that, well, I would do it 100 times right now. Okay, that was an impressively good morning run, but the run ain't over. I'm a little low on expensive things to sell, and what I want to sell is undoubtedly expensive stuff. Well, long swords are still going well, so I'll have them out. Otherwise, I don't have a lot of super expensive stuff to be selling, sadly. I want to change that. Gonna chuck that, that platinum halberd in here. Dang, I need more expensive things to sell. I mean, 10 grand is acceptable for items that I put out, but I need more. A whole lot more. I'm also concerned that I don't have enough expensive foodstuffs, because everyone buys food, and if I don't have much of it, people aren't going to be that impressed around here. Alright, let's keep that dosh flowing though. Teal always looks really tired, doesn't she? Well, we got that level up, so there she is, level 4 now. Is this game so easy, or is Jake just very good at the game, or both, asks Jake Loans. Well, I don't want to toot my own horn, so I can't answer that. Maybe somebody else can. Man here wants some clothes. Well, we have clothes aplenty, right? Where are my clothes at? Just silk clothes. Something else must count as clothes, right? I'm not going to take the chance, just take my silk clothes. Be impressed and get out. There's no point gouging him on that. So I'll go for the perfect just bonus there. 30 extra EXP. We're so close to level 23. I don't think I'll get it by afternoon, but if I can, that's great. Every near pin bonus helps here. Rusty making a mockery of himself by phone posting. Nice, old man levels up. He has joined the lofty heights of level 5 along with Guild Master and Teal. CB Turk puts it down right. Jake isn't the current #1 Recettear streamer in the world for nothing. Alright, girl wants her bracelets. At least it's not hats for once. This level of... Ah, bollocks, it's ended already. Damn. I was about to say this is working out well for me, but I didn't get that many people coming in. And I am stuck for sales here. I need a lot of sales happening. And they just ain't happening. Maybe I really don't have stuff out that people want. Which is pretty inconceivable, but I mean, looking at it, it's almost all weapons and armor. And I attract people that are probably not into buying weapons and armor, and the girl can't afford this expensive book? Possibly, maybe? You know, I need a lot of sales right now, so perhaps I should focus a bit more on things that people actually want to buy. But I got hats and rings and stuff. Everybody would love those. No, it must be their fault, not mine. Well, that said, I suddenly change what I have out and she goes and buys it. Come on, gotta force our way up to level 23. It matters for everything here. And I will never cut woman a good deal ever again. She must pay through the nose. Also, somebody earlier said that customers don't show a heart for their 9th and 10th levels. Well, we've managed to completely destroy that assumption. Speaking of destroying, let me destroy your wallet. Getting there. One more. Just one more sale. Little girl, not only are you buying something worth a good amount of money, you're bringing me to level up. Nice. Fishlips13 in chat is showing off their abysmal taste by thinking that this is a garbage game. Truly abysmal. Precious metals being down. Longswords may be up, but I should take advantage of that precious metal decline at the Merchant Guild. I can buy as many crystal swords as I want, but their price isn't really down right now, which is a shame. Otherwise, the super armband can be bought on the cheap, and I do want that. Jade shield, as many pearly shields as I want, but I don't really want right now. Basically everything that is of limited quantity, I want. Oh god, I want that. Oh god, I want these. Yeah, if I can only really have one of something, then I do want it, but platinum halberds are good. Sailor suit is everyone's favorite. Boy, I had money once. Do I want the Demon Bane? Probably, even though it's mighty expensive. Alright, goodbye money. Oh yeah, about fusing. There's a new kind of armor I can make with a cat statue that I got. But I could make something else with that cat statue. Well, let's sate our curiosity. What do we have here? Knight armor. Doesn't sound amazing. It is terribly not amazing. It's not worth much money, and is just a general disappointment. Alright, let's leave and go be disappointed back at the Recettear with our 303 picks. And a whole lot to worry about. At least it's better than Patrician 3, right? I couldn't even get Patrician 3 to work. Alright, what's the news? The price of armor has increased. That is excellent news. The price of sword is normalized. It's not good. Beware of adventurers without cards, says the Adventure Guild. Alright, summarize that for me, Tier, please. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. Beware of sunstroke. What does that mean? Does that mean people want hats? Does that mean that people want hats? I think it does mean people want hats, but I don't have a lot of hats, do I? Do I? Well, they are certainly going for good prices. I could probably level up well off of this. Do I want to, though? Item storage ain't a big deal. Alright, let's try it. Let's get our hats out. We can at least sell them for a big dosh. So are people gonna want sunstroke, want these hats when it's sunstroke o'clock? I wonder about that. Oh, of course we've got the pirate hat out as well. And maybe more people will buy stuff from our vending machine as well. Who knows, this could work out well for us. It also could not, but we'll cross that problem when we get to it. And today it's 3 weapons and 2 bracelets. Bracelets I should be good for. Super armband and strong armband. And what was the other thing? I've already forgotten. Foodstuffs, right? Yes, weapons. As I said. Weapons are doing nothing fancy, but I did buy expensive ones, so I should be able to sell that no problem. Alright, bring on the little girls. Girls have come in great numbers looking for the popular hats. Well, this one wants bracelets. And I may have leveled you up a fair bit, but let's not extort too much. You're only level 3. Only level 3. I hope this works. Bum bada bum. Let's not go nuts here. No! No! Oh, bloody hell, she does not have the dosh I thought she did. 243 worked. If they ask for it, I'm only going to give them the scale hats. Just how much money does she have, though? Oh, jeez, she is low on dosh. That is disappointing. Well, man has loads of money, right? How did we level him up? Quite a bit, so buy all my ridiculously expensive weapons, please. Yeah, including white gauntlet, I think. That is quite a lot of money, but I'm sure you can afford it. But that's not going to stop me from gouging the man. Show me the money. Oh, he loves it. He loves it. Right, there we go. Man has hit level 6. So unfortunately I can't even sell them particularly good hats here. No, I'll still sell the scale hats if the going is good. What was it, like 12,000 they can afford? There we go. Let's try and focus on leveling up little girl here. Ow. Bollocks. Getting extorted by these little girls, this isn't good. And they're ruining my combos. What did I say they had? Ah, that'll do. I don't think Daddy's gonna like your present. Alright, so this girl wants the magical hat, but she picked it herself, meaning that she will definitely have the budget for it. Thank you kindly. That's the kind of money I'm talking about. Let's save this. How about a pirate hat? No, there's no way they could afford it. Not at any price that I want to sell it at. Alright, that didn't go too well, like at all, but it freed up a whole load of space for far more expensive alternative kinds of hats. The armors being up in price works out for me pretty well. Let's get these warm hats off of display. Now what's really disappointing is I didn't level up Girl at all there, so I won't be able to take advantage, or I won't be able to take full advantage of doing this again. And trust me, I want to do this again. I want to sell all these super expensive pieces of armor. What else is super expensive and worth having out? The tuna shanker, of course. And we have no food out whatsoever. We should fix that. I need to go and buy lots of food, but we'll see if we can postpone that until tomorrow morning. We'll go with that. Jake, how late will you be streaming? Oh, I'll give this at least a couple hours. I thought, how much are you willing to pay, you daft lass? This is why we keep it gaudy. TL wanting a ring. We've leveled up you up to level 4. I think we can give you our most expensive ring. Just your friendly neighborhood capitalist. The little girl wants a hat, 243% markup. That's a pretty conservative markup, all things considered. Unlike what this man's about to eat. Arma has so much money, and I've leveled her up to 4. So I want the most expensive weapon to give her. Unfortunately, I sold off the other expensive one, so it's a tuna shank for you. And the required pix level, I really have no incentive to level up Arma that much, so I will not shank, gouge. I shall gouge her as much as I can. I could go out and buy loads of stuff right now. So I will. But this is the ideal time for selling. No, we'll keep selling, and I will go out and buy tomorrow morning. Oh man, I had Demon Bane and I wasn't selling it. What a mistake to make. Cane Staff isn't that bad. Kind of running low on other stuff here to sell. Silver Armor's not as good as I'd like it to be. Jade Shield, of course. Not enough people using my vending machine. Maybe I should station it outside. Yes, charm. I reckon you'd pay about that. Yeah, the golden scales ain't doing so well, but I still bought them cheap, so I feel alright about that. It's just passive money. Oh, it's good to have actual money coming in, but I am taking advantage of the heightened prices here. Aren't you proud that I came to shop here? Ha ha ha, pride is one way to put it. 300%, and she just swallowed it down. Excellent. You're a bit more of a slippery customer, right? What was it for you? That'll do. Still not getting that level up on the little girl that I want, because I want to be able to put up the books again tomorrow. Teal wants the hat, so I can do that. And the girls don't tend to come into the shop in the evening, but I can try my luck. Alright, this is looking alright. So we still have a fair bit of time to go till the million, and we have that dosh. But that is no reason to let up. Okay, no little girls this time. 2 weapons, 2 days. Oh heavens, yes. That is a recipe for loads of money united, unless we have a crash. Help poor lost Burke find some clothes. No comment on that one. So what counts? Is it just clothes that count as clothes? I guess it doesn't matter because I can just do you in for a sailor suit. Let me check your level there, charm. You should be able to afford whatever I squeeze out of you for this. It'll look great. Although I far prefer selling sailor suits to the wretched old man. Demon 321x2, realizing things he didn't know he wants. Well, that's ludicrous amounts of money. We made over $1 million profit today alone. Alright, the news decides what happens though. The price of weapons has decreased. That's good and bad news. Valuable things have normalized. That is good news. Someone is searching for the monthly issue of Booze of the World. That is a nothing news. So, first things first, I gotta get my weapons off the displays, or else people will buy them at redunculously low prices. And now we're gonna switch them out with valuables. So, let's have crystal swords and demon bane replace what we have in here. I'm gonna pull out a couple of, maybe even a few golden scales. And we'll have our expensive weapons in here instead. And that seems quite agreeable. But we're not going to do anything for this just yet, because people still want hats, and I want stuff from the market. And I have time until I have to pay off my debt. I will save though. Save schmass indeed. Violet necklace, druid mantle, legendary scarf, battle boots, all these one-off expensive things. What do you do? Disarm traps. Now I want the most expensive graceful ring as well though. Golden scales aren't going cheap, so no point pursuing that. Books tend to just be bought by the little girls, and as we've realised, little girls don't have terribly impressive budgets. So I'm going to buy up a load of copies of Sister's Struggle. So I'm ready for them and what they order. I'm going to order every... Durian's the most expensive thing here, right? Yeah, I want every durian you've got, and we'll make up everything with melons. Wait, what? Melons are better anyway, but I'm probably going to crash the melon market by doing this. That's fine, but we need a backup for when the melons crash, which they obviously will. And that's curry, of course. Curry. Nothing here is too great. This is all fine. I'd love another super vend, but that's for a future time. Yeah, this seems alright. Now I can buy as many fleece mufflers as I want, though. But hang on, what's the thing that people want? It's hats, right? Let's try and save a bit of dosh for hats. Oh, Eskimo shoes are good. Alright, that I will take and run. Guildman. Let's talk business. I want crystal swords. Lots of crystal swords. Because I can always find a use for crystal swords. I want full blades. Lots of full blades. Because I can always find a use. Yeah, I get it. Same with these. Definitely the same with these. However, I also... God, I want everything you have. Right, focus, Jake. People want hats. The little girls want the hats. Scale hats will make most money on that. But they won't get me the... I am super happy at the pricing. So, do I go warm hats instead? They were able to buy the scale hats off of the... Well, hell, they bought this off the counter, so surely they'll buy my scale hats. Let's just decorate the place with scale hats instead. Still want that wing charm. It's expensive, but let's do it anyway. Aren't you running a bit low on time to be spending all your money? No, never. One must always spend all their money whenever possible. Can you actually crash a market for a single item? Yes, and crashing is even worse than low price. So I hope I didn't do that just now. I did not, and the book boom, not the book boom, the hat boom is still going. So let's get those hats out on display. So if they buy off the shelves, hopefully they grab one of these scaly hats. Or the pirate hat, or the other hat. And this should be good. Should, no guarantee it will be. But I'm giving my all. There, saving, so we're committed to spending 1,000,000 picks on one shopping trip. Girls have once again come in great numbers, looking for the popular hats. And good, they're buying these straight off the shelves. I don't know what the good price is to sell to little girls for just pin bonuses, though. Hasn't 235 done me well for a good while? I'll take it, because I really want to level them up so they stop having such pathetic budgets. So when they ask for a hat, I'm just going to give them warm hat. Because they don't have the budget to buy the other kind at a good price. Excellent. Girl has reached level 4 at long last. Second only to Prime for slow leveling. So this is a good way to build up combo points on the merchant level for us. And build up affection with the little girls. Every time I get a near pin bonus, I'm getting twice the affection level as just a simple transaction. Thrice if I get a perfect pin bonus, but those are very random. Oh, and they're spending money on the vending machine. Well, that's nice. I'm not doing the hats thing because I think it's going to be super profitable. This is more like a long-term investment in little girl economy. Occasionally it looks like Tyr is beating up the little girls with her wand, which is terrific. Nice! That is level 5, little girl. You should be able to buy moderately expensive books by now. Yes, if you crash an economy, what you should do is buy up even more of them. Sweets are down, that's a shame. Hats boom is over, that's fine. Adventures without cards. Nothing big to say there. Hats are still worth good dosh, as are all armors. So sweets and weapons are down, let's not have those out, like the shortcake. But the day continues on. Let's get rid of these cheap old scaly hats, and instead have expensive armor on display. Sandwich plate ain't super expensive, but it'll do. Alright, think about the headliners here. Magical hat is pretty good, pirate hat not so. I want expensive stuff out here. Wing charm is pretty damn expensive though. Damn it, not nearly as much expense as I want. So lots of things are counted as sweets, fair enough, but that's why I bought up curry, so I have an alternative if one of the markets crashed. I'll have some golden scales out, because if Alouette comes in, she is interested in treasure. I think she likes rings as well, so let's make sure we have expensive rings on display. And me battley boots, and the legendary scarf. This is great, right? Finally! expensive items on sale. They don't even have to be that inflated in price. I just need expensive stuff out there. It's still always good to have food, because people always come in for food, but the real money is made on these expensive items. What price is down, by the way? Platinum Alberts. No point stocking cheap items here. I want the expensive stuff. There's really no justification for having golden scales in here when I could be replaced with platinum halberds. In fact, anything with a lower value than platinum halberd should be replaced with platinum halberd in here. Because it's just about getting that raw amount of cash flowing on the vending machine. And the items in there do not matter whatsoever. All looks good. Let's open up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Show me the money. I think she was happy at that markup. Well, when there are fools, exploit them all. Exploit them all. How's things going in the land of ambush tuna? Asks Inquisitor number 5. Couldn't be going much better, thanks. Although I... Hold on, she just leveled up again. Woman, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? How did she level up again? This is most suspicious. Maybe Hell Mode doesn't have a limit, suggests Brelix. Knight of Meh simply says, because you can't count. That is deeply suspicious, and it's not like I cheesed her off either, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, she went even further beyond. She is now woman level 3. Right, that wasn't a whole load of sales, so maybe this gaudy look isn't working for me, but it's a nice power limiter on me. I have a whole lot less money than I started this day with. Where'd all my money go? You like my on-display curry that much, Charm? That's all yours. This curry is actually working against me. It's taking away sales from all my other far more expensive items. At least that's how I feel. It could be that they wouldn't be buying anything if I didn't know. No. But I want my combo going, so get out of here. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. The expensive stuff. Buy it and get out of here. Yeah, I mean, the wiki didn't mention anything about not being sold stuff in survival hell, and the only person selling me stuff is that purple-haired lassie. Trying to steal all my dosh. Right, what's the news today? Rusty daggers are currently in with pensioners. I don't care enough to open up to pensioners with that. Armor has normalized, that's a shame. Racial wars, ah, good. So I'm not going to make wicked mad money on armor anymore, but we've made some alright wicked mad money as it is. Sadly, sweets are still down, so it's curry o'clock for everyone, but a morning curry does everyone a world of good. A world of good. I don't like having that out, it's not worth good money. Not at all. Shell charms are worth great dosh, though. Good. Come one, come all, and spend your money. Oh, this could be good. In 3 days, I want you to get 2 bracelets. That is disappointing, because there's no big money in bracelets, but I will accept it anyway. Alright, book for little girl. This will be a test of her wallet. How